Serbians are so open and so friendly to foreigners. So it's really easy to communicate. My point, my concept is to establish a Korean center in Serbia. 한잔하자.
한잔하자. I think Serbia does definitely for the last 25 years or so. It's very much trying to have a pro-business environment.
Of course, we can go to America or Germany to make big money. But I think Serbia is a very niche market. I quit the job and I came to Serbia.
Welcome to the first episode of our KSEL Talks podcast, where we discuss all about foreigners and foreign investments in Serbia. I am very happy to introduce our first guest, Saesol Park, who is a South Korean citizen who knows all about Serbia and who speaks fabulous Serbian language. Park is also known by his nickname, Parkich, a Serbian nickname, and he will also give Korean lessons to Serbian speakers. Dear Park, can you please introduce yourself and also please tell us why Serbia and why Serbian language?
Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Saesol Park and I'm South Korean. And first of all, I study Serbian language at university. So my major is Serbian language. And there I studied Serbian language for 4 years. And while studying there, I got the scholarship from Serbian government, so I could study in Serbia for 6 months and 1 year, and then I came back to Korea. And then after that, I graduated the university, and then I worked at Serbian embassy. And now, a month ago, I quit the job and I came to Serbia. And for the reason why I chose to come to Serbia is that, well, Serbian people are so friendly and so good. Yeah, so why not?
I'm curious. First of all, how did you start with the learning of the Serbian language, and how did you enroll in the university class? Is that class relatively popular? I mean, does it also include some Serbian customs, history, and things like that?
At the very first time, I wanted to learn any foreign language at the university. I really like learning foreign languages. So at the very first time, I wanted to study German at the university as well. And I was looking for the information about the German studies in Korea. And then I found out that there are so many of Koreans who already speak fantastic German in Korea. So then I found out that, okay, so Germany is already packed. Yeah, so let's find another country. And then I found out Serbia. Yeah, there is the Department of South Slavic Studies, and then we study generally about the ex-Yugoslav regions and of course languages, and Serbian language and Croatian language, and also history, economy, politics, and everything. Well, actually, I was not that really good student at learning it. And then while studying in the university, after 1 year, I got the opportunity to study in Serbia because there was a notice from the Serbian government about the scholarship. And he says, if you go to the Serbia and you get the school fee, a dormitory, you get also the food and everything. But no one applied. So I applied for that. And then I got the scholarship. So I went to Serbia 8 years ago. And then I found out the Serbians are so good and so, really friendly. Then after that, right at time, I started to learn Serbian language and culture seriously. right after that. Yeah, and then it was so good. I studied at the University of Belgrade and Serbian language, and it was so good time. It was so good, and then I came back to Korea again. And then I was living in Korea, so on, and I was actually living well. Yeah, I was living well in Seoul, Korea. So I could also just lived in Korea for life, but I was like, okay, but why not Serbia? Let's do like some adventure to Serbia, and
Definitely.
and then let's go. So I came here a month ago. So I am here to start my adventure in Serbia.
Can you tell us a little bit of your plans? You want to give Korean classes to Serbs?
Yeah, exactly. I understand that there are some people, especially Serbian people, who want to learn Korean language and also Korean culture, and also there are also other Serbs who wants to go to Korea to study, to work as well. So basically, my concept is to establish a Korean center in Serbia. But first of all, I will start just language. Just the language, courses of Korean language, and after that, I am planning to expand the area. Yeah, so I now am starting from the Korean language courses. So I am promoting the courses of Korean language, and soon I will start the class as well.
Perfect. I mean, we're planning on opening up it's not a company, but it's a sole proprietorship to register you as an entrepreneur so you can go engage and do business in Serbia. But generally speaking, I mean, did you have anything to comment about, I don't know, legal climate or perhaps any difficulties or whatever?
The point is that for foreigners, I mean, and from the perspective of foreigner, there's no, let's say, guideline. Yeah, let's say guideline. I mean, there's no one who is telling like, okay, do this is. Yeah, there's no like a guideline. No one tells you how to do it, how to start, from which point you should start. So in that sense, I think for foreigners it'll be a little bit difficult to do something. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Understood. I mean, generally people here try to be friendly and helpful, but again, I mean, always a roadmap or an idea what you should do. I mean, from my perspective, of course, because I'm a local. I mean, from my perspective, opening up either a company or having a business here is relatively simple. But then again, I'm local, so it's my perspective is completely skewed. Can you tell me about? I'm curious. Why Parkich?
My surname, my family name is Park. Yeah, and I realized that all Serbs as in eat.
Yes.
And
Actually not all. Some don't have it, but most do.
Yeah, most do. And then I added it to be Serbia. so Park each found and then it's Parkich.
Great. I mean, yeah, that's definitely you're definitely Serbian. That's no discussion about it. I mean, we can go a little bit. So just people have an idea. If you want to give a short introduction into your learning program, talking as a Serbian, I heard a lot of good things about Serbian spelling and a lot of terrible things about Serbian grammar. So, I mean, in terms of Korean, for Serbs, what should they expect? And if you can, please answer in Serbian, because, I think that the Serbian audience would appreciate it.
U srpskom jeziku ima puno zakona, ima mnogo zakona, 7 padeža ima, nominativ, akuzativ, tako nešto. I onda mnogo je teško strancima da nauče sve padeže u početku. U korejskom jeziku učite samo nekoliko gramatike i onda poslije toga odmah kažete. Ali u srpskom jeziku, na primjer, hoću da kažem samo voda, ali, na primjer, pijem vodu, ovo je puno gramatika. Pijem, moramo da razmišljamo da li je pijem, pijemo, piješ i pijete.
Tako je.
Tako da vodu, nije voda, akuzativ, vodu. Tako da samo jedna rečenica u engleskom je I drink water.
Exactly.
Ali u srpskom jeziku je pijem vodu.
Sada mi je lakše i ja nikad nisam volao gramatiku, da budem iskren.
Inače, najbitnija stvar na učenju jezika je da vežba. Da to je vežba. To je najbitnija stvar. Znači, ako se trudimo da naučimo gramatiku dobro, ali ako nema ko da vežba, onda to je skoro bez veze. Ali Srbi su mnogo otvoreni i prijatelji. Ako kažem nekako slučajno na ulicama kao čao, dobar dan, ja sam iz Koreje, ja učim srpski jezik, jer možemo kao sad vremena da popričamo. Mislim, većinu Srbi da kaže da. To je super stvar. I tako sam lako sam naučio srpski jezik pre 8 godina kad sam bio u Srbiji. Svi su bili otvoreni da razgovaraju i pričaju i nauče me srpski jezik i to je bilo super stvar. Tako da za srpski jezik mislim da je najlakši jezik. Iako imam mnogo gramatike i to tako dalje, ali uvek imaš nekoga to da te pomoć. Serbians are so open and so friendly to foreigners, so it is really easy to communicate and practice your Serbian language.
Kada Korejci budu dolazili ovde, u Srbiju, šta Srbi u suštini, na šta Srbi treba da obrate pažnju, gde su te kulturološke razlike, kako ti se čini, gde je to drugačije, kako su ljudi drugačiji, na što treba obratiti pažnju?
U Srbiji je ovako, znači u Srbiji moraš prvo da upoznaš, piješ kafu, nastaviš neke vrednost i onda tek posle toga napravimo sadržaj. A u Koreji mi prvo sadržaj. I onda posle toga upoznamo se i onda posle svega pijemo kafu. Tako da to je suprotno, da. A u Srbiji ima mnogo Korejaca koji kao kukaju, kao ovo ne kaže ništa, Srbi, mi smo popili kafu, ali ništa nije se desilo. Ali dobro, u Srbiji ide polako i nastavimo, dodamo i vrednost, pa onda posle toga kažemo to. Ali u Koreji nije baš tako. Ako nemaš uopšte sadržaj u početku, neće ni da vide, neće ni da upoznaju. Da. Tako da najvažnija stvar za Srbe je da spremite sadržaj, spremite agendu, ali baš detaljnu agendu. Detaljnu sadržaj, koristeći to možete da upoznate, tek posle toga možete da upoznate Korejcima i možete da popijete kafu. Bez toga nećete moći da počnemo uopšte.
Da, znači u suštini Koreja je business first.
Tako je, business first i onda posle toga kafa.
Dobro, meni se to jako dopada, moram da priznam, ali ja nisam dobro prilagođen ovde, ali kako se zove, tako da I like business first. Znači, zato što u suštini to je, da kažem, pravi sadržaj. Znači, tu se nešto radi i nešto se stvara. Mislim, budimo realni, Koreja je zato jedna od najbogatijih zemalja sveta.
Pa da, jeste. A i onda, i tako je Koreja. Da, tako je Koreja. Znači, efikasno. Efikasno.
Ali nema previše onda druženja i tih.
Pa da, sve više nema druženja i kafa i tako dalje.
Da, razumem.
Ono što sam htio da kažem je da ne mogu da prevodim na korejski jezik I da blame. To ne možemo da kažem.
Ozbiljno?
Naravno mogu da prevodim bukvalno. Mogu, ali kao ne mogu da prevodim na korejski.
Nema ekvivalentne reči.
Nema to. Mogu da prevodim bukvalno, ali neće da oni razumiju šta da to znači. Znači, kao neka ajde, brate, ajde, dođi, blame. Tu nema šanse, kako mogu da prevodim na korejski jezik?
Waste time.
to ne mogu.
A, dobro. Jeste, znači to je jako bitno pitanje različitog mentaliteta i svako ko bude išao u Koreju i svako ko bude dočekivao Korejca bi morao to da zna, znači da bude spreman, znači da se prvo uredi biznis, pa onda nas posle možemo da pričamo i da budemo prijatelji.
Tako je.
Što je korektno, znači pretpostavljam da nije Koreja jedina takva na svetu i da i prosto i drugi se business first, pleasure later. But now we get to talk about what Koreans should know about Serbia.
The thing is that for Koreans, it is really kind of difficult to understand the speed of Serbians. From the perspective of Koreans, Serbs do everything slowly. And then the thing is that I think for Koreans should understand the speed and also the culture. In Korea, we tend to show the agenda and very specify the agenda first, and then after that, the meeting and after coffee and after that. But in Serbia, you should have established the trust, and then to meet the person in person, to meet in person, and then after that, we can talk about the business and somehow. So the procedure is very different, very the opposite. So I think for Koreans, it is important to understand the Serbian culture, Serbian mentality, Serbian spirit. So yeah, that's the point. So I suggest Koreans to, if they are planning to open business or something like that, I want to say, come, sit, take a sip of coffee, and then we can talk.
Yes, we should be faster. That's definitely something that we need to work on. But then again, I hope that our openness and our warmth will, get us through the first phase, and when the business actually starts, I think that we're good, and I think Serbia does. Definitely for the last 20, 30, 25 years or so, it's very much trying to have a pro-business environment. We're open and we're warm, as you said, and that is good for hanging out and drinking coffee and everything. But for business, I guess that we're probably never going to be Koreans, obviously, but who knows, we might get better and get faster in it. Da li nešto hoćeš da pričaš malo o nekim tehnikama kako učiš, podučavaš korejski, i da bi me podučio mene da ja kažem neku poruku za Korejance, možda tamo da to stavimo na kraju videa.
U Koreji ima fora 한잔하자.
한잔하자.
네, 한잔하자 znači ajde da pijemo jedno piće. To znači ajde da
se družimo.
Da. To.
한잔하자.
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 Listen, there is something I wanted to ask you. It personally bothers me. I think that we're being occupied by Koreans culturally. Can you explain the explosion and the expansion of K-pop and other Korean culture here in Serbia? You can see Korean part of the story and Serbian part of the story. So please, explain, because I do want to know.
10 years ago or 15 years ago, Korea was not a popular country in Serbia. And no one really does care about Korea, Israel. But the thing is that nowadays, Korea is really popular in Serbia, especially among teenagers. And Korea is really popular. K-pop, K-drama, series, and it's really popular now, Korean culture in Serbia. So I can see that. But the thing is that I understand that Korea and Serbia has some kinds of similar culture. For example, Korea. In the Korean peninsula, we have so many words from the big powers. For example, we was occupied, colonized by the big power, big countries. And then after that, but then we succeeded to protect our languages, culture, and everything. We also have some wars between our neighbors, between our brothers. And I see that those kinds of story. I mean, protecting our cultures against the big powers, or protecting our cultures by the colonization, or war between the brothers. I think I saw already back. So in that sense, Serbians and Koreans can be very good friends. So I think is the very good moment. So I think Koreans can understand Serbian mentality very well.
Yes.
And also Serbians can understand Korean mentality as well.
Yeah, definitely parallels. I mean, that are not pleasant, but then again, people tend to be sometimes linked by joint trauma. That's an unfortunate thing, but what can you do? Tell me, can you teach me, as a Serb, to say, come to Serbia or welcome to Serbia in Korean? I mean, whatever you think would be more appropriate.
In Serbian language.
In Korean.
In Korean language.
Oh, yes.
To attract Koreans to come to Serbia.
Yes, Koreans should definitely come to Serbia. I mean, judging from your experience, and judging from your example, I think that actually we want more Koreans in Serbia. I mean, that's not even an if. Obviously, Korea is a huge country, is a very successful country. I must admit that I am very much impressed by the business-like mentality. I like that. So I'll be very happy to invite Koreans to come over and see us.
I think for Koreans, I definitely recommend Serbia to invest, to make a business, to do something in Serbia, because, as I said, historically, culturally, emotionally, Serbians and Koreans are similar. And also there are so many ways to understand each other. So basically, I cannot say about law or something like that, but I can definitely say that this country can be Korean-friendly country. And so why not? Yeah. And of course, we can go to America or Germany to make big money. But I think Serbia is a very niche market. So why not? Yeah.
Kako bi bilo dobrodošli u Srbiju?
Pali pali oseo.
Pali pali oseo. Is that good?